Case 1. A rapper demands child support reduction, but his Instagram tells a very different story. Will the judge see through his absence?
Okay, Mr. Hall brought you to court, Miss Doug, and you were served to be here. It looks like he was wanting a reduction in his child support. He actually wrote he had receipts in the petition. So, do you know anything about that?
Well, apparently he's Casper.
Okay.
Because he ain't showed up. So, I mean, he's clearly wasting my time. He was clubbing last night, so maybe he just couldn't get up.
Okay.
I don't know.
Because he did say something, he was a promoter, a rapper or something, right?
He a rapper.
Okay.
He took her to court, then vanished. The mother stands before the judge alone, furious and ready to expose everything. Mr. Hall wanted a reduction, but couldn't even bother showing up. Where is he?
Wrap himself around the job, but anyway.
That was not nice.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm frustrated.
I understand your frustration. You had to be here today. He didn't show up, obviously. So,
and I'm paying for a sitter, but okay.
All right, so he said he wants a reduction in child support. You know anything about that?
Yeah, but I don't think he deserves to get a reduction, Your Honor.
So tell me about that.
Okay, so last time you told him that he needed to put the kids on medical insurance.
Right.
She paid a babysitter just to be here, and he's nowhere in sight. This mother is done being patient. She says Hall doesn't deserve a single dollar of reduction, and she has the receipts to prove exactly why.
He has failed to do so. The kids are still on my medical. Not only that, he's not picking them up for the visitation. I'm still paying people to help me as far as like sitters and take the kids to and from school.
Okay.
I have some proof right here of the things that Mr. Hall has been doing that shows that he has the money, but he's just not making the time.
Okay. So you have the proof, I'm assuming, to say why his child support shouldn't be reduced.
Correct.
Okay. Did you want me to look at that? Because if so, our bailiff can come and
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
No insurance, no pickups, no support. She's doing everything alone while he does nothing. But she didn't come empty-handed. She walks in with hard evidence that will expose Mr. Hall's real financial priorities completely.
And so I made you your own copies, and I have some to go along with you.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yes. So in Exhibit A, Your Honor, you see Mr. Hall, and he's gone to the dentist and had diamonds placed in his teeth.
Interesting.
So, I mean, he has the money, like, again, he picks and chooses what he wants to do with his money.
Okay.
Exhibit A. Drops, and nobody is ready for this. Mr. Hall visited the dentist all right, but not for fillings. He had diamonds placed in his teeth. Diamonds. While his children have no medical insurance. Let that sink in.
And then, so if you go to Exhibit B, Mr. Hall just paid for a video shoot. So again, he's showing that diamond encrusted tooth.
All right. Have you seen him since he had these diamonds on his teeth?
No, ma'am. I hadn't seen him since the last court.
Okay. Do you know, and maybe it's in your evidence, I'm just jumping ahead. Do you know if he ever mentioned how much these crushed diamonds cost?
No, but I'm pretty sure he paid a good penny for them. I'm sure he didn't put rhinestones in his mouth, so.
Exhibit B hits even harder. He's funding video shoots, flashing that diamond-encrusted smile for the cameras. But his children? Still uninsured. The judge probes deeper, asking exactly how much those crushed diamonds actually cost him.
It could be that, what they call it, that cubic stuff?
CZ?
Yeah, I think that's
I'm not sure.
it. Okay.
And then on Exhibit C, you see he's laying in a bed of clouds or cotton or something like that. But
Yeah, it looked real interesting.
yeah, he's out playing and not helping with the 3 kids. So again, I don't feel like it needs to be reduced, because if you could see, I mean, from the pictures and stuff that...
Exhibit C reveals a man living his best life, literally laying in clouds, while 3 children wait at home without his support. The mother's frustration is palpable. The evidence keeps mounting and Hall still hasn't walked through that door.
Mr. Hall is just not being an active participant or parent, and I'm doing all the parenting and stuff by myself. Again, he didn't even bother to show up to court, but he had me served. So,
In Exhibit D,
He served her court papers, then disappeared. She's raising 3 children completely alone, handling everything herself, while he plays pretend father. Now she's standing before the judge, presenting Exhibit D, ready to deliver her most damaging evidence yet.
am I supposed to be looking at some tennis shoes?
yeah, so in this picture, Mr. Hall has on some new retro Jordans, but has yet to pay retroactive child support. So, yeah, those shoes can go anywhere from $200, depending on where he purchased them. I'm sure he could have used that money towards the health insurance.
Fresh retro Jordans on his feet, but not a cent toward retroactive child support. She calls it out directly. Those shoes could cost hundreds. That money could have covered health insurance for his own children. Priorities exposed completely.
Well, if those shoes are that expensive, then yeah. So, I mean, thank you for bringing it. I don't really know what to do with it because he didn't show up for court today.
I know.
Did he contact you at all about coming to court?
No, but I just went on his Instagram and he had like a show last night. So apparently, like I said, it must be more important than being here. He may be just laid up somewhere, so I don't know.
She checked his Instagram and found exactly what she feared. He had a show last night, performing while she sat home preparing court evidence. He's getting paid thousands per appearance but can't show up for his own children.
Does he get paid for appearances when he have these shows?
He does.
Okay.
And
so it's not volunteer work or nothing?
It can range anywhere from like $3,000 to $10,000, depending on what venue is called him. So
$3,000 to $10,000 per show. That's what Mr. Hall pockets per appearance. This isn't volunteer work. This is a man making serious money while deliberately avoiding his financial responsibilities as a father. The numbers don't lie.
I'm not sure why he isn't here, Your Honor. I just brought my evidence to do my due diligence because I was ordered to come to court. So I don't know what to say about Mr. Hall, but I mean, the child support can just stay the same and him just reimburse me for the medical because he's not going to do it.
Okay.
She came prepared, presented her evidence, and stood her ground with dignity. She's not asking for sympathy, just justice. Keep child support the same and reimburse the medical bills he's dodged. Simple, fair, and completely reasonable, Your Honor.
Well, I do appreciate you showing up, that you got served. You may not know this, or maybe you do know it, depending on how often you have to come to the courthouse and do your own paperwork and such, but everybody doesn't show up when they're served to come to court. So that I can appreciate, and I also can appreciate you bringing actual evidence because people don't do that either.
Right.
However, I don't know.
It's really nothing.
There's really nothing that can be done.
The judge pauses and acknowledges something powerful. She showed up, she brought evidence. Most people don't do either. But now comes the brutal reality. There may be absolutely nothing the court can legally do about any of this.
Because he's the petitioner, he's the one who brought this lawsuit before the court, so he would be the one having to come in and state his claims for relief. This would be like your rebuttal evidence, essentially.
Right.
So I mean, there's nothing for me to do but to dismiss this case. Now, I just want you to understand, he can't refile it.
Okay, that's fine.
So I would hope he wouldn't do this again, but I just want you to know that he could do this again.
Dismissed. The petitioner never showed, so the case collapses entirely. But the judge warns her he can refile. He could drag her right back into this courtroom again. She takes a breath. She'll be ready if he does.
I mean, and if he does, I'm sure he'll give me more evidence. So, you know,
Okay.
I'm okay with that. I mean, I showed up to court because it's the law, so that's why I showed up. So.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. Well, did you have any questions for me while you're here?
No, Your Honor. I mean, I feel like everything was answered last time. I know, well, yeah.
She's calm. She's composed. She showed up because it's the law. Simple as that. But before she walks away, one final question forms in her mind. A question that could completely change everything going forward in her favor.
Can I get an increase if he does bring me back to court and I show proof that he's making more money?
Well, and see, that's the thing. Even if you do show proof, you have to file your own petition with the court, asking the court to increase his child support.
Okay. All right.
All right. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you're dismissed.
No, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
The ultimate question, can she fight back? The judge breaks it down. File your own petition. Show the proof. Demand the increase. She understands. She's armed with knowledge now. Mr. Hall better think twice before stepping into her courtroom again. She came prepared. He didn't even show. The judge dismissed everything. But the battle between these two is far from over. Case 2. A divorced mother is exhausted. Her ex has another child and has completely vanished from their kids' lives. Today, justice arrives.
Ms. Hennigan, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, my ex-husband, since last year, doesn't come and get our children, doesn't take care of them, and he is just in and out of their lives, and I'm tired of it.
Okay.
She's had enough. Her ex-husband is in and out of her children's lives like a revolving door, providing nothing, showing up for nothing. She marches into court alone, determined and ready to hold him fully accountable today.
How many children do you all have?
We have 2 children.
All right. You said ex-husband. So how long have you all been divorced?
We've been divorced for a year because he decided to step outside of our marriage and have another child.
Oh, okay. Okay.
2 children, 1 year divorced. And the reason their marriage collapsed? He stepped outside their vows and created an entirely new family. She never saw it coming. Now she's rebuilding everything alone while he walks free without consequences.
I wasn't expecting that.
Neither was I.
All right. So he has an outside child. How old is that child?
He ought to be about 1.
Okay. Do you know where he works?
Yes, he owns his own mechanic shop.
All right.
The judge wasn't expecting that, and neither was she. An outside child, barely 1 year old, born from his betrayal. Yet despite everything he caused, he owns his own business and is making serious money. Justice is coming.
Do you know how much he makes?
I do. He makes about $120 a year.
Okay. Does he do anything financially to support the children?
Not really. He did while we were married, but since we've been divorced, no.
Okay.
$120,000 a year. His own mechanic shop, his own income, his own success. But since the divorce, not a dime toward his children. He was paying before. He knows exactly how to provide. He's choosing not to.
And you say he doesn't pick them up or anything like that?
Every once in a blue moon.
All right. All right. Do you pay health insurance or does he pay health insurance?
I pay for everything.
Okay. How much is the health insurance?
About $326 a month.
Every once in a blue moon. That's how often he sees his children. She pays every bill, every insurance premium, every single expense entirely alone. $326 monthly just for health insurance. And he contributes absolutely nothing whatsoever.
And that's for the children only, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, so let's take a look here. I see that he did not show up for court today.
Health insurance, childcare, everything. She carries it all without a single dollar from him. Now the judge reviews the documents carefully and immediately spots something critical. His chair in that courtroom is completely and devastatingly empty today.
All right, I noticed he was served to be here today, looking at the documents that are before me. You haven't talked to him at all?
I have not.
Okay, did he say he wasn't coming to court today?
I have not talked to him,
Okay.
literally, in a couple of months.
Okay.
He was served. He knew. He chose not to come anyway. Months of silence, no calls, no texts, no communication whatsoever. The judge studies the documents carefully. His absence speaks volumes louder than any excuse ever possibly could.
Well, good thing about it is that I can continue to move forward and place him on child support today because he was served to be here and he's technically on notice. So we're going to go ahead and move forward based on the testimony that you gave, okay?
The judge makes a bold move. He was served. That means he's legally on notice. Court moves forward without him. No delays, no excuses accepted. This mother testified truthfully, and now accountability is about to arrive in full force.
So at $120,000 a year, that's what you said he makes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I have his gross at $10,000 a month. That would bring his net to $7,584.25. And you said you all have 2 children and he has 1 outside child. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The numbers hit the table hard. $10,000 monthly gross income. The judge calculates carefully, accounting for his outside child, too. 2 children here, 1 child elsewhere. Every single one deserves financial support from their father.
So giving him credit for that other child, that brings his child support to about $1,706. You said health insurance is $326 for the children?
Yes.
Okay. So he's going to reimburse half of that to you, so that $163 plus $1,706.
$1,706 plus $163 for health insurance reimbursement. The total is climbing fast. He chose to fund a secret family instead of being present. Now the court is balancing every scale.
Brings his monthly child support amount to $1,869 per month. Is there anything further you needed?
No, thank you.
Are you okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, if there's nothing further, you're dismissed.
$1,869 every single month. That's the judge's final ruling. He's not here to argue, not here to negotiate, so the full amount stands. She exhales. Her children finally have the support they deserve. He skipped court, betrayed his family, and ignored his kids. But the judge just made sure his wallet will never forget them.